Hello, my name is Eric Roeder. I work in business development for Codilation. We're a team of website developers, software engineers, and just overall super nerds. We develop apps and websites in the obvious technology hub that is Fargo, North Dakota. That summary of my life sounds dreadful to most of the world, but I absolutely love my community and I love my job. Every week I meet incredible people who are absolutely inspiring. They have new business ideas or are spearheading giant projects to make our community better, or just are smarter than me and have great professional knowledge to share. I thought it would be relatively selfish to keep all of this information to myself, so I decided to start a little talk show. Welcome to my office. My guest this week is Kelsey Knutson. She works at TNT Kids Fitness and Gymnastics, and it's one of my favorite nonprofits in town, and we're going to talk a little bit about it this week. All right, Kelsey, I'm just really excited to be here. Thank you for coming out today. I know about you, but can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Eric, so much for having me. Excited to be here. And I really, my background has always been people-oriented. And
Sure.
so I grew up in Hutchinson, Minnesota, came to the Fargo Moorhead area to go to Concordia College, and just really ended up falling in love with communications. And so all the careers I've been in have always been, like I mentioned, people-oriented and really trying to help people. And so that's a little bit more about me, and then I currently work at TNT Kids Fitness.
Yeah, no, and you're relatively new in that role. And can you, I love TNT. Can you tell us a little bit about TNT?
Absolutely. So TNT's mission is unlocking potential through movement. And we believe all individuals of all abilities can really reach their full potential through movement. And so what's neat is that not only do we use movement to help people, but we also help teach them social skills, cognitive skills, give them a place to have fun and to also move and create friendships. And our vision is to be a worldwide leader in the power of inclusiveness. And so that's really what we're excited about right now.
That's awesome. And I love that you're all about movement, and it just makes you feel better. I've actually made a business chart this week kind of tracking my movement down.
Oh.
So we have this.
Oh,
And
like
it's
it.
how many steps that I should get. And then there's me, and then there's just a random potato. It's not enough.
Where you're actually at, okay.
The little spikes are when I'm walking to the stove or microwave to heat it up. And
Heat up the food.
kind of less than ideal, but I like your mission and I can get behind it. And one of the things that I absolutely love about TNT is how inclusive it is. And everyone has a spot at TNT, and that's what makes it super different. You recently had a video that you guys shot that went kind of viral. Can we talk about the video a bit?
Absolutely. Well, hopefully all of you have seen the video, but if you haven't, little Wyatt, he's just this cute little blonde boy. He's in a wheelchair, and on Giving Hearts Day, he was jumping on our trampoline. So one of our coaches was bouncing him, and it went completely viral all across the world. It was insane. And what was so unique for us is that this did go viral because, honestly, we've been posting videos like that for years. That's what we do every day.
There was nothing unique about that. I remember the first time I went into TNT, I actually was helping our friend Trisha when she had kind of your role at that time, just shoot some videos. And I was watching a kiddo bounce on a trampoline with a wheelchair, and I'm sitting there crying, and it was just, like I said, but since that day, I've gotten a ton of the similar videos, and I just didn't think it was really different. But what's cool about viral videos is they can kind of open things up. And so can we talk about some of the things that have happened since that viral video?
Absolutely. So it's just been really amazing. We sat in a conference room back in September and talked about how we have a worldwide vision of bringing this type of gym and setup, including all people of all abilities all around the world. And it really was a scary conversation because we just thought, we have no idea how this is going to happen. And then the viral video happens, and we had the British Parliament reaching out to us. We had Japan reaching out to us, Australia, and even Canada went nuts. And so there were a lot of other countries that were reaching out asking if they could share. But within the United States, what's really exciting is that we have a lot of communities that have reached out and said, how can we bring this to our community?
Sure.
And so we are in the process of identifying which communities those are and how we can have a plan to go out and talk to them and serve them and share with them how we do what we do. And so that's in the works.
Oh, I love that.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
It's really exciting.
And I'm excited for you guys to be not so unique. And that's kind of a weird thing. Like, well, the first time I went in there, I've never seen anything like this. And with that video, other places can be like that now. And it's not going to be so unique. I kind of talk about and you guys talk about the importance of actually going into the building. And I remember, I don't know, a month or so ago, you kind of called me and you're like, Eric, we'd like to just kind of host meetings or like business networking things. Do you know anything that would make like on a Tuesday morning maybe? And I said, well, I'm the president of a Master Networks chapter that meets on Tuesday morning, and we're just going to have a field trip and we're going to go to your building.
Yep.
And it was awesome. And we all, like, everyone is, even since then, has really just, they loved that meeting. And afterwards, you kind of talked about that was a goal to get more people in the door to have those. How would someone go about having an event at your guys' place?
Absolutely. Well, we just love having people in the doors. Ever since I've started there, I mean, my mission is to be able to go anywhere in Fargo and have people tell me, oh yeah, I've heard of TNT before. And so I know that we still have some work to do because not everyone has heard of us. But I know that in the business world or even the nonprofit world, I know that there's a lot of importance in getting out of your office or getting out into a different, unique space. And so if people are interested in hosting any sort of meetings or even office culture, just outing to TNT, we have many opportunities, and it's just really easy. They can contact me at Kelsey@tntkidsfitness.org.
And I'll put your email on the intro part too, so that we can find it. So
yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
So it's really easy.
Yeah, and so I guess every week, the last question I ask, is there anything that we can do to help you guys?
Gosh, well, we have an event coming up. It's on Monday, June 10th. It's specifically supporting our athletes of all abilities, and Connor McGovern is actually hosting it. And if you don't know who he is a Denver Broncos football player, and so he's leading the charge. And so him, along with a couple of CrossFit competitors, will be our celebrity guests.
Right.
And so if anyone wants to either purchase a ticket or maybe even sponsor a table.
Sure.
We are definitely looking for as many attendees to come to that as possible.
And speaking of celebrities, Kelsey and I are actually going to sit at a table, and we have some space. And so if you enjoyed this video, like, oh man, I would like to eat lunch with that madness. Like, you come and sit at our table.
Join us. It'll be awesome.
Like I said, I'll put the link up on our Facebook when we post a video. Kelsey, thanks for showing up and doing what you do. I friggin' love TNT. so yeah, do you have anything else, or are we good?
No, I love what you're doing, Eric. This is so fun. Thank you so much for having me, and I'm excited to continue talking about TNT and going from there.
I love it. Have a good weekend, everybody.